Hey guys, I just wanted to do a quick video. I was just studying here in the park and I thought, let me just share a bit of what I'm studying right now. I like to come to the park because I'm just under the creation of God live like that. The wind, the breeze, the sun. It's very sunny. I can barely open my eyes, but take it like that. So I was looking at Mark 4, verses from like 35 to the end of the story where Jesus is calming the storm. And it's a story that we probably heard a lot. You probably heard a lot and things like that. But I just wanted to share a bit with you. There was something that stood out to me today. You know, I love the word because sometimes different things stand out to you at different times, right? So Mark 4 verse 39, it says, when Jesus woke up, he rebuked the wind and said to the waves, silence, be still. Now at that time, remember, there's a big storm going on. They're in the middle of the water and there's a huge storm. Now what is standing out to me here is that when you look at a storm, you look at the things you can see. You can see the water is raging. It's like this, and the water is making you lose your balance in the boat. The water is making things around you that were once steady mash up. That's what you can see. But the Lord didn't say, see, I rebuke you. The Lord said, be still. He rebuked the wind. I can't see the wind, but it doesn't mean that the wind is not in operation. So what does that mean? It means like when we're going through a storm, which we all go through, it looks like the water is the main thing. It looks like the water is the main problem. The people that are showing you hatred at your workplace, it's just the water. The people that are bullying you, that's just the water. Your spouse, the way they're treating you, it's just the water. But the Lord, he commanded and rebuked the wind. In storms, there is a dimension in the spirit and there's a dimension in the natural. The spirit is the thing that moves the natural. The spirit that is disrupting your marriage, disrupting your finances and stuff. When they are in operation, they need a vessel to work through. And that is why you see the people moving mad around you, or you yourself moving mad. There is a component of the waves and the wind. Just because you cannot see the wind, it does not mean that the wind is not in operation. That's why you need to command, rebuke the wind. Because when you do that, the storm, the things will begin to relax. The things that are held up will begin to be released unto you. Okay, so I want to encourage all of us that what you're seeing is just the water. It's just the water. Pray, seek God, ask him, what are the patterns in my family, in my bloodline? My aunties, my uncles, my grandparents, did their life look like this? If so, why? What started this? Ask the Lord questions. Ask him to show you so that you can deal with the strong man in your family, so you can deal with those things. Because until those things are dealt with, that you cannot see the wind, those waters will begin to continue to or begin to rage. All right. So we can ask ourselves, yeah, but why did the storm suddenly come then at that point in the story? Because it's not the first time these guys all went out into the water. If we go to 35 at the beginning, right? 35, it says, as evening came, Jesus said to his disciples, let us cross to the other side. If you just look at that in itself, right? You break things down when you're studying, just take it bit by bit, slowly by slowly. Whenever you're trying to cross to the other side, whenever you're the first person in your family that will marry, whenever you're the first person in your family who will graduate, whenever you're the first person in your family that will have children, whatever the first is, or whenever the Lord wants to take you to the next level in your walk with him, whenever he wants to take you to the next level in your career, in your business, in your finances, in your in the dimensions that he communicates to you in, there's going to be a storm. And why is there going to be a storm? There are storms that come from the Lord himself, where he's going to train you, he's going to teach you, he's going to prune you, so that all the filthy stuff, the flesh stuff that will prevent you from reaching to the other side will be gone. Also, there are storms that the enemy will program into your life. The enemy has been watching us from day anyway. He don't need to do things every day. He can just program things in. He knows our attitude. He knows when I get angry. He knows when I get irritated. So he does need to say, put this person there. It will make her be angry for 8 days. Then just do another small thing. It will make her be angry for 10 weeks. Right, so the enemy will program that stuff to bring delay, to make sure that no way are you going to focus on the wind, but you will continuously focus on the waves. And when you focus on the waves, you are fighting and looking and focusing on the wrong enemy. So you're not going to get your deliverance. You're not going to get your breakthrough. All right. So I want to encourage us with this. And some people might say, yeah, but Jesus was in the boat. Why didn't he do anything? Let's read a bit. Jesus was sleeping at the back of the boat with his head on a cushion. The disciples woke him up, shouting, "Teacher, don't you care that we're all drowning?" When Jesus woke up, he rebuked the wind. Okay, now, just because Jesus is in your life, Jesus is in your boat, does that mean that bad stuff doesn't happen? No. Does that mean that you're not going to go through challenges, through trials? No. But there's a key thing. A lot of people say, it's by grace, by God's grace. No, you have a responsibility. Jesus in the boat was sleeping. So it shows us that just because Jesus is with you, it doesn't mean your deliverance is automatic. Sorry. You have something to do. So do I. I have to call upon Jesus intentionally, not like, "Oh, sorry, can you wake up, please?" Jesus! You shout out, "Jesus, I need you. Jesus, look at what your daughter, your son is going through." There are psalms that you can use that help you to declare that, to cry out to him, right? Hello, you listening? You can join if you want. Okay. Sorry, someone's just watching me. So, I was saying, it doesn't, you have to call out to Jesus, and then he will answer you. Okay? It doesn't mean that you're not going to go through stuff. You're going to go through stuff. Deal with it. Push it. But you have the assurance that he is there. We know through previous teachings that he will never abandon you. He's in the boat. But the storms will still come. The water will still come in. The issues will still come in. But you have the authority Jesus has given you to rebuke, to command. Okay? So I want to encourage you with that as well. So, yeah. And then when it comes time to calling on Jesus and praying and contending, you have to get aggressive with it. You can't be like, "Oh, Jesus, I think that I want to be free. No. Deliverance comes to those who are desperate. There's been times in my life when I've been desperate to be free from something. I've been so sick and tired of how the enemy was doing nonsense with me, tormenting me left, right, and center. And I got to a point where I said, "I'm sick of you." And I got aggressive and I got violent in the spirit. I began to fast and I began to pray and ask God intentionally, "What is going on here? I need to see the wind. What wind is in operation in my life that I cannot see, that is causing the waves or the water around me to cause me so much stress? Lord, help me." I cried out to him, and Lord says, when you cry out to him, he will hear you and he will deliver you. I want to encourage you, whatever water is in your life that is seeping into your boat, what is causing you to become unstable, go to Jesus and ask him to show you what is going on. The wind is so powerful, all of God's creation. That's why the occult people, they are successful in their eyes in the sight of the world, because they understand the creation of God and how it can work for you. But as a Christian, you need to understand these things, how to command the sun, I'm not even going to do too much because I don't know problems on here. But I'm telling you, the wind, there are different kinds of wind, that when you send the wind to different things, situations, it will work for you. It will move on your behalf. I'm telling you. Ask God to reveal to you about the winds. There are winds that bring good stuff. There are winds that can bring destruction. But it's all things that we need to learn and understand as a Christian, so that we can move forward, so that we can excel, so we can do exploits. Okay? So this is just a small thing I wanted to share with you. And God said, and notice that after the Lord Jesus woke up and rebuked the wind, and he said to everything, just be still. After he commanded the wind, the waves obeyed. After the Lord deals with the stuff in the spirit for you, when you partner with him as well, the waves, the things around you will begin to settle. The things that were once difficult, the lack, the stagnancy will begin to drop off. The things in your mind that were tormenting you, oh, I can't do this, I can't do this. I want to do it, but I feel overwhelmed, I feel so stressed, I can't. No, it will begin to subside. You'll begin to have rest, you'll begin to have peace. The times when you couldn't pray because you want to pray, but for some reason you just always want to sleep when it's time to pray, or you can't read the word because when you read, you don't understand. I'm telling you, when you deal with things in the spirit, slowly by slowly, things will start to change for you. Okay? So you can learn how to manage the water, even though it comes in from time to time. You learn how to command. You learn how to use your authority in Jesus. Not you, because who are we? We're clay. You know, so that's my encouragement to you. And Jesus said, why are you afraid? Do you still have no faith? Jesus is chilling. So we need to be able to have that peace, even in the midst of the storm, that actually, I'm all right. I'm going to be okay. You're going to be okay. Yeah? So that's just a small thing I want to take from this time of study and just share with you. It's very hot. It's very hot. So I'm just going to take it easy. I'm going to lie down and try and cool down. Okay, so God bless you so much. And remember, seek God, ask him what is behind the waves, and he will show you, and watch how your life will change. God bless you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.